How's it going, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to my channel, The Cosmic Wonder, where we talk about all things relating to Marvel and the MCU, and today we have to talk about the future of Black Widow, which sounds very, very weird considering the fact that she died in Avengers Endgame. However, with the Black Widow movie coming out now on November 6th, and since the announcement of the Black Widow movie after Avengers Endgame, many people are wondering if there are going to be more Black Widow films that take place before she dies. After all, many people love Black Widow, and we've all been waiting for a solo film for her for a very long time. And now it seems that everybody wants more of Black Widow after her solo film. And as it turns out, there could be more films for Black Widow after her original solo film. There have been rumors for a while that there could actually be some sort of a trilogy. Now, these are just rumors, but there is a possibility that there could be more films, including a Secret Avengers film. And this could be set up at the very end of Black Widow. And I'm going to dive into everything that we know about this, including a possible Secret Avengers movie. If you're new, be sure to subscribe and notifications turned on so you can stay up to date on everything relating to the MCU, and so you can enter my giveaway for a chance to win an Xbox One or a PS4. I'm picking a winner at 550,000 subscribers. So there's been talks about another Black Widow movie for a while. It's just talk, but the closer that we get to Black Widow coming out, the more it seems like there could be another movie. It's definitely a possibility considering the fact that we definitely know how Black Widow is going to end. And based off of everything that we know about the Black Widow movie, it does set up the Secret Avengers, which we do know were formed before the events of Avengers Infinity War. So right now, here's everything that we know about the Black Widow film that leads up to the Secret Avengers. And if you are trying to avoid any and all spoilers, you should probably click away now. If you're still with me, we know that the film is primarily going to be about Black Widow and her so-called family taking down the Red Room and Taskmaster. Now, it's already been revealed that Ray Winstone is going to be playing Dreykov, a Russian mobster who is running the Red Room. Now, if that name sounds familiar, it's probably because you heard it in the first Avengers film when Loki is talking to Black Widow. She says that she has red in her ledger and she needs to wipe it clean. But Loki says, can you get rid of that much red? And then he mentioned some events, and one of those events was Dreykov's daughter.
Can you wipe out that much red? Dreykov's daughter?
Based off of what we know and what we've learned, Dreykov wants Black Widow alive so he can get revenge for his daughter that apparently Natasha killed. Natasha apparently did not mean to kill his daughter. She was actually going for him, and she found out that his daughter was with him. But apparently by the time that she found out the daughter was with him, the bomb was already placed and the Russians made it explode. So throughout the movie, Taskmaster will be trying to retrieve Natasha for Dreykov, and eventually, of course, at the end, the Red Room will be taken down. But there is a key element to this movie that not too many people think is that important, and that is Thunderbolt Ross. Thunderbolt Ross was responsible for the Sokovia Accords, and at first Black Widow was for them, but then we know how that ended. She ended up helping Bucky escape in Captain America: Civil War. However, after the airport battle in Civil War, she wasn't captured unlike some of the other Avengers like Ant-Man, Wanda, Hawkeye, Sam. She went away on her own. She did not go with Captain America and Bucky. She ran away. And now we know where and whom she ran away to. According to a leak that we've gotten that has been proved to be legitimate, Natasha leaves and hides in Cleveland. Whilst hiding in Cleveland, another Black Widow comes and attacks her, but Natasha manages to kill her and steal her communicator. She goes and visits her old friend Mason, who's an ex-SHIELD agent, and helps her decrypt the communicator. There it is revealed that her sister Yelena is being targeted. So she tracks down her sister and goes to Budapest to an old Red Room safe house, but secretly the entire time Secretary Ross and his men are tracking her. So of course from there the whole events of Black Widow are going to play out. Natasha is going to get with Yelena and eventually Alexei and Melina, and they'll take down the Red Room. But at the end of the film, according to this leak, Secretary Ross is going to show up and him and his men are going to take Natasha in. Nat and Yelena have a tearful farewell, and Yelena leaves with some other Black Widows to help them back in the world. Nat stays behind and is arrested by Ross and taken back to New York City. But she is then rescued by Hawkeye. Hawkeye helps break her out and gets her in contact with the Secret Avengers. Now, we know who the Secret Avengers are. It's Captain America, Sam, and then of course Black Widow. And this was actually revealed to us in the Avengers Infinity War Prelude comics. Reveals that have the potential to be explored further in the MCU, especially if they go down the route of a Secret Avengers film, or perhaps even a Disney Plus series. But in the Avengers Prelude comic, it's revealed, just as it is at the end of Captain America Civil War, that Captain shows up to the prison and he breaks out all of the current Avengers: Ant-Man, Wanda, Hawkeye, and Sam. Hawkeye says that it's time for him to retire, and Captain says, "Understood, go back home and be with your family." But remember what was revealed in Avengers Infinity War. Hawkeye ends up taking a plea deal with the government. The same goes for Scott Lang. This is so they can be with their families. That means Hawkeye breaks Natasha out of whatever prison she's being held in between him being broken out and him taking a plea deal. And this is when Captain America, Sam, and Natasha are going to get together to form the Secret Avengers. Now, in the Prelude comics, it does show the Secret Avengers together. And it's very short-lived, but it does show them tackling some missions. At one point, Sam even asks Captain America if he wants to call in Tony for some help, but Captain America says that they're fine. But this reveals that there's actually quite a lot that happened in between Captain America Civil War and Avengers Infinity War. And this is where the Secret Avengers film could come in, because clearly there's a lot that happened that we don't know about. But there are some things that are very, very interesting that lead me to believe that there could be a Secret Avengers, either Disney Plus show or movie. For starters, Captain America, Black Widow, and Falcon, they all report to Nick Fury and Maria Hill. This is how it was in the Secret Avengers comics, but it's also how it was in the Infinity War Prelude. So S.H.I.E.L.D., or at least Maria Hill and Nick Fury, have been up to a lot too, but the most interesting part is the team of the Secret Avengers in the comics. The team in the comics actually lines up with all of the heroes that are going to be headed to the MCU very soon. For example, Moon Knight and Shang-Chi are both a part of the Secret Avengers team in the comics. And of course, we know that Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is going to be coming in Phase 4, and Moon Knight has been officially announced and confirmed by Disney to be coming to Disney Plus. So it does seem like something could be set up here to establish the introduction of some new characters into the MCU and the Secret Avengers. Especially if they want to do another Black Widow film, this would be where they would go. Because this Black Widow film we know is going to dive a little bit into her origins, and then it's going to cover the entirety between the events of Captain America Civil War and the events that were revealed in the Infinity War Prelude comic, which are the events of the Secret Avengers. So this is certainly the story they would go about, because that's where we would be up to with the Black Widow storyline. And not to mention, it could also introduce the other Secret Avengers that will be coming to the MCU as well. But would you like to see another Black Widow movie after her solo film? And if so, would you like it to be a Secret Avengers film? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to stay up to date on everything relating to the MCU.